to Talk That Talk with Meesh and Jay. I'm Meesh. To the left of me is my brother Jay.
Power to the people.
Power to the damn people. Look, if you are new here, please like, comment, and subscribe. And if you are true here, you already know what to do. Get your smokes, get your drink, and make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. But your ass should already be
subscribe.
All right, y'all. Look, me and Jay is back. This is a special night. Special night. So we are back. Please, we on the road to get 500 subs. Okay? 500. So thank you for all the people who've come in. Yep. We need more. We need y'all to come in droves. We're a Trending Topics channel. All right? You don't like a topic today, you will like a topic tomorrow. Yep. All right? Cool. So, bro, what's up? It's a lot. It's some stuff going on, right? Everything is on fire right now. Again, kind of similar to the whole Cat Williams situation, but instead now it is Monique. Monique.
Can we all just get along?
We can't, because it's, you know why? Because it's 2024, right? And it's the age of Aquarius. I keep saying this, and now everybody's like, look, why do we gotta shut up? Why do we gotta sit there and stifle and be quiet?
Wait a minute, still, can't they just wait till March? This is Black History Month.
This is true.
And y'all running around, talking about each other. You're black men, you're black women. You just trying to bring everybody down. It's Black History Month. Wait till March, then act a fool.
And that is a perspective.
That what man and what woman back there said. See, look at it.
Yeah,
look at it. They can't even celebrate their daggone month in peace.
Yeah, well, we can't. But you know why? We gotta have peace within, though. Within our own community, we must have peace. Okay, so they look, and that's the problem. We don't have peace within us, and you know what I'm saying. And it sucks.
Come on, black
man. It sucks.
Come on, black woman.
All right, but look, we're about to jump right into it, right? So Monique did an interview on Club Shay Shay. Okay, very similar to Cat Williams. Went in there.
It was about
to tell the
8,
truth.
9 o'clock last night.
Yeah. They dropped it because they was teasing for like a couple days before it popped out.
Yeah. So we was dropping our stuff, and next you know, I looked when I dropped ours. I looked, I said, "Uh-oh,"
and it was on there.
I said, "Let me see what the hell she talking about," because I'm sure it's good. She always got some good rhetoric going on.
That's right. Yeah, Monique is a very talented speaker. I do feel that way about Monique. So I really do love the fact that her mentioning she was in special ed. I don't know. I don't see how she was, but maybe over time. No, I get that, but I'm saying she seems so esteemed, so intelligent. You know, and I think she.
Over time. I mean, some people just prosper later. You know what I mean?
That's true. Nothing wrong with that, right? You will prosper later. There are people who really do. Yeah. You can't. That's one thing we can't do is let our past predict our future. So just because our past look one way, we can recreate ourselves and have a whole brand new future. So that's just a little tidbit for y'all to know. So we're going to start here because honestly, look, Hit Dogs Holla, y'all. Hit Dogs Holla. So the first person that was on the list to get spoken about was your boy, DL Hughely.
What? He was?
He was. She spoke on, and DL actually spoke back. Okay. He hit back, right? So I think this goes all the way back to them doing a show together, right? And they were arguing about who was the headliner. So just for those who are not familiar with the background of the issue with her and DL Hughely, they were fighting about being headliners, and there was one show where he didn't even want her on there. I think she didn't even get a chance to get on the show because he.
Wasn't it in a contract or something?
It was something
like that. Something about a contract.
It was something like that.
Yeah.
Now, the second thing, so that's one. For those of y'all who are a little familiar, y'all can go look it up. But they had an issue there doing a show together. And so she did a whole show slamming this man, like going, talking about him, talking trash about him. They said literally one of her, I think a Netflix special she did was technically about D.L. Hughely. Like she's heated about him. Now, he also had her on his show. He had a little show. I think maybe he still has it. I don't know. But he wasn't there, but his co-host was there. And they played a game with Monique. And I don't know if Daddy was there with her or not. I just don't know. But I think he was. Because he everywhere with her. Right, Sydney? All right?
And,
so, I know. It's wild. And you know they're trying to say that she pays him to be with her? I don't even know how true that is. Anyway, that's irrelevant. But, so anyway, they asked Monique a question and just flipped her off. So I think everything was all good until they played this game called Would You Rather. Have you ever played that game, bro?
No.
No? Okay. So I played Would You Rather before, but I've seen the movie Would You Rather. It was pretty creepy. It was a scary movie. But they literally asked Monique, would she want her husband, her daddy, to smash Lee Daniel with a condom, or would you rather him smash Corinne Steffens? You already know who that is. Without a condom. So she took this to serious offense because she like, look, how does that uplift our black people? She said that was her first response. How does that uplift our black people? And then they're like, okay, whatever. We always play this. It basically they wasn't taking it seriously. So I mean,
it's a game they play with everybody. They always give wild questions.
Yes,
but they know Monique, so why would they think a question like that would go over well with her?
Because I feel like That's also stupid. Insinuating that her husband is, there's rumors that he might had that sugar. So I think that they insinuating that he might have, they might have did a little, which, and you know what? Now come to think about it, y'all. When you think about when people get overly aggressive about something that's been said to them, do you think there might be some truth to it? So where would they come with that?
A lot of people come up with a lot of things, though. You just never know. I mean, people come up with a lot of slander. Yeah. Just because. I don't mean it's 100% true. That's just what people may think or what somebody might have said.
I just would have said I'm not going to answer that question because my husband would never be doing anything with Lee Daniel. I mean, I'm just saying. And
she don't even have to answer that at all.
Right, but clearly she took it to offense and she called DL Hughely. And DL Hughely, she said, was nonchalant about it. He was all like, oh, whatever. That's just a game we play with everybody. And she was literally taking
But didn't he apologize?
Eventually, yeah. But she said so Sydney and Monique, Daddy and Monique, they got on the live after DL Hughely said whatever he said. And basically they said they did send him a bunch of cease and desist so that the show wouldn't air. It was so bad for her that she didn't even want that show to air. Mm-hmm. He's saying he did it on his own. She's saying they had to send him cease and desist because he was like, "Oh yeah, it is what it is." And she said, "Okay, I'm gonna get my lawyers on you." You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, if you don't want to drop it, then I'll get my lawyers. But I'm gonna play the DL Hughely joint just so y'all can hear his response. We could get into that at least.
That show, what's that? A radio show? What kind of show is it?
It was a show that I think it was like a little podcast. Everybody down. Right.
On doing some greasy ass video with her and her daddy complaining about something. But working out, I don't know nobody that work out that much in gang weight unless every crunch you do has got captain in front of it. But apparently she goes on Club Shay Shay and tells the story about how she came on my radio show and I wasn't there at the time. And my co-host, the Sanders, played a game that we played all the time with everybody called Would You Rather. She apparently was so offended by that she said she got off. She called me. Monique did, and she said I was very dismissive. Like, Monique's a liar. When Monique did call me, I heard her complaints. I listened to her, and I pulled the segment. So if I had been as dismissive as she alleges I was, that segment would have aired. It didn't because I respected her wishes. She's a liar. It also befuddles the shit out of me how somebody who has a comedian talks as much shit about everybody else as she does, she has the temerity to be offended about anything as much shit as you say about people.
That wasn't even all of it, but for the sake of time, I gotta cut it because that's the point. The point is he's calling her a liar. Now, I don't know. I'm privy to Monique only because I never really cared for DL Hughely. Not for no reason in particular, but I feel like why would she say that they needed to send him a cease and desist if he didn't just agree to pull it? You know what I'm saying? And I'm sure there's proof of this cease and desist. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And then why? My thing is why attack her with her weight and all of that? Like it just address it.
They just been doing that forever, man. But that's. I don't know. He ain't got nothing else better to do. Like I said, I'm with you on that. I'm not a big fan of DL Hughely. I have seen him in person like twice.
Right.
You know what I mean? No. I don't think Monique would just be making shit up.
No.
You know what I mean? I don't know.
And it took a while for her to, she's been coming out over and over again, especially about him, because of the things that they've been through. And then he also didn't let her on a show, one of his shows too. So it makes sense. It's like, but then again, I feel that people are, and this is just my little, people are intimidated by Monique.
Why?
Because
she's just a person.
No, I think people are intimidated by people who tell the truth. Like, or who are openly combative. Like, Monique is not one of them people who are going to, like,
all you got to do
shit.
is treat her right, do what you're supposed to do.
Right.
If you're a friend, be a friend. If you want to have her in a movie or a show,
right,
have her on there, pay her properly. Right. Just do the right thing. You won't have to worry about her telling the truth about you or whatever. Right. Just do the right thing. You're the one fucking up, not her.
That's true.
So
I don't get it. But I feel like it's because she's openly combative, and in the industry, they want you to choke your shit back. Just take it because you're black. Just
I get it. You know, it's certain industries, whether it's Hollywood, even your own job, you have to play the game sometimes. Yeah. Sometimes you got to play the game.
And that's what Steve Harvey told me.
You got to play the Game of Thrones. Sometimes you can beat it, but you got to pick and choose. Yeah. You got to pick your battles. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because it's just the way it is. I don't give a what you do or where you go. Yeah. You got to pick your battles.
Absolutely. And no, Jay's correct. I realize that. And I know there are plenty of people who I know for a fact who complain about everything. Now, I don't know if this is Monique's situation. I don't know if this is Monique's case. Some people are very entitled. But I think that I'm not saying you're supposed to settle for less ever at all. When it's injustice, it's just simple injustice. But I also think that there's a certain amount of mealy mouth just complaining about stupid. Just every little thing is a problem. Every little thing can't be a problem all the time. Not everything. Not everything. And then when you not, especially with a job, right? Let's say you got a job, but you have a boss, right? Uh-huh. And yes, you can complain to your boss, but at the end of the day, you work for them. So how are you the boss? Because if you should go be the boss if you gonna want to make rules for the boss. Just saying. Mm-hmm. But I feel like people should still be compensated fairly. I get that part. But I think that if somebody's a boss, you should allow them to be the boss. Now, when it comes to being unfair, that is different. I get the part about being unfair.
Yeah, I'm kind of was in that situation, which got me in a new situation. Right. And I feel some type of way. That's why I'm like, it's another story. You know what I mean?
True.
But it's kind of like this.
Kind of like that. Yeah. You like on the because people do take advantage. Yeah. Especially when you just chill and you like, you know what? I'm a grin and take. Sometimes you do got to do that push. Yeah. But that's the only way you're gonna get stuff. Yeah. You know. So let me we're gonna move forward off that note and move on because the next person we want to go ahead and talk about is Tiffany Hadish real quick because she did mention Tiffany Hadish and her issue as well.
I didn't hear about that.
Tiffany Hadish said some things about her. Let's see.
And the conversation turned to Monique. And she said, well, I don't do business like Monique do business, and I'm glad I don't have that husband of hers. She don't know your husband. And when I saw that, it's like, Tiffany, if you had a husband like mine, you may not have 2 DUIs. Mm-hmm. If you had a husband like mine, you may not be caught up in what looks like you could have been grooming a child. Mm-hmm. And I say all of that with no judgment. But when you speak about having a husband like mine, you open up the door. And I'm saying to you, if you had one like mine, you may not sit in these positions that you can't explain the next day. Right. Or it's a hard way to go. So once again... But she doesn't even have a husband. Let alone like yours. Well, damn it now. You said it. I sipped on that shit.
Hey, Shannon is shady for real. Is that what she did?
He should have chilled on that.
He put himself all up in it.
Let her do her thing. Hey, stay back because now you going to fuck around and get yourself.
Shannon be gossiping like a female for real.
Yeah, you going to get yourself clipped. You keep on.
He do, yeah. So, I mean, and don't get me wrong, y'all, we all know that Daddy is just, it's out of control. I mean, but I do agree that it's okay. I think it's good to see a man supporting his woman. Yeah. That's for sure.
I mean, most definitely.
I love seeing that.
Definitely.
Yeah. Do I think he all up in her shit? I don't know if he a manager, but it's like everything they do, they got to do it together. And I'm like, damn, is he damn near walking out on stage with her?
One interview I saw when they were talking, I think you seen it. Yeah. He led the conversation, and she just looked for it. She waited calmly, let him speak. Yeah. And she waited for him to speak, and it was almost like, okay, now your turn, Monique. You know what I mean?
Like what?
You know what I mean? And then she say what she got to say, and then She tossed it back to Daddy.
She be like, man, can I speak, Daddy? Okay. He be like, yeah, go ahead, baby. I'll be like, what the hell?
It's a little wild, but you can't judge. That's their words. That's their relationship.
And if that's what works,
that's work for them. I can't be mad or jealous of that.
Yeah, if that's what works for them,
that's just what it is.
That would work for them.
I mean, be daddy.
I think there's a lot of people who are jealous because their husbands don't give two F's about them. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Or
they ain't got that at all.
Right, at all. They don't have nobody backing them at all. But I think with Tiffany, I don't know what Tiffany's had this issue with, but I think it came into I feel like it was a situation that she spoke on Tiffany Hadish to Kevin Hart, or Kevin Hart defended Tiffany Haddish in regards to something Monique had said. If you attack
either one of them, they both, Kevin Hart and Tiffany Haddish, they tight. So if you attack Kevin Hart, you essentially attacking her too.
Facts, yeah. Because that's why they was on
you know what I mean?
They was on the Breakfast Club, and he was speaking on it, and he said that, man, it come at me, don't come at Tiffany.
Yeah.
I don't know what the issue was with Tiffany, but that's just a little quick tidbit. Like, she had a stray for Tiff too, like put how, okay? Y'all hit dogs holler though, man. So I don't know what was said, how it was done, but that's what happened with Tiffany Haddish, and she said that. I think Tiffany was getting in a lot of trouble. I think she damn near getting blackballed herself. Damn near, because she over here with the DUIs and all that stuff.
She just being a hood rat.
Yeah, she's going.
She's still a rat. You know what I mean? She's still a rat at the end of the day.
She going all the way.
Yeah. Why you think Common ran so fast?
Oh yeah,
I don't even know why he was with her. He can't handle that.
He too. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And she said she was a little crazy. She been said that.
Well, she a rat.
Yeah.
All rats crazy. She'll fit right in the Southeast and all this other area over here. Fit right in good.
Yeah, she would.
She don't mind probably slapping your ass too.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you know how many
cussing you out every 5 minutes.
The story she told about how she treated her men when she was with them and stuff. The shit she done to their car and wanted to do to them.
I bet.
I believe it. And the way she was acting on Girls Trip, I'm like, no, that's ratchet. That's way too ratchet. Yeah. Also, we'll bring up Charlamagne apologizing to Monique. Congratulations. Okay, that's good that he came back and apologized. You know what I'm saying? Because Monique, I ain't gonna lie, she looking real good on Shay Shay with everything she's saying. You know, like she's changing the narrative for herself finally. And I think people are looking at Monique like in a different light. Because basically Charlamagne God from the Breakfast Club 5 years ago, I don't know why she's still hanging on to it, but she's still discussing it. Gave her donkey of the day because of her whole Netflix debacle, where she wanted everybody to boycott Netflix because they were going to pay Chris Rock, Amy Schumer, and a few other comedians way more than they were paying her for specials. And she wanted them boycotted because she's like, okay, why is it that y'all paying me only $5 million? I'm not $5 million. No, I think it was 500,000 or something like that. I don't even think she got $1 million, or was it? I don't know. I'm not clear on how much it was, but they was getting out of this world more than her. Yeah. And yet again, this is very similar to Taraji P. Henson's story. Like, why is it that us as a people got to accept less? You know what I'm saying? Why do Netflix feel like that's okay? And maybe now what Charlamagne did say was he felt like that Monique wasn't as good as Amy Schumer, as good, as Chris Rock. Like maybe her
stature is just a little lower.
Lower than theirs.
So this is what you get, and this is what they get. And until you earn that, the people coming in watching your stuff and them views get up,
right?
Then we might think about giving you another one, then paying you $8.9 million.
But also Tyler Perry, because she had an issue with him, he came out and told everybody she was difficult to work with. So it's kind of like a resume. No, not like a reference. You know how jobs want references, right? Mm-hmm. And her working with Tyler Perry, she asked for. Tyler Perry Oprah wanted her to work for free. Y'all, they wanted her to work for free. Do a press run or after precious, Lord, my tongue tied, okay? A press run for free. So she barely saw royalties for Precious, and that's what she was complaining to Tyler about. And it was rumor went around, and he admitted it. She got the tape where she literally recorded him. People was pissed because she recorded him on the low. Mm-hmm. And him admitting that, hey, yeah, I told people that you were difficult to work with, even though that wasn't true. Mm-hmm. So why? I mean, I would think people are only difficult to work with when you just really can't get over it.
And maybe that's why I think about it. Maybe that's why when you watch all Tyler's stuff, he got a lot of up and coming people, like nobody really known on there. So that way You can tell them what to do. They're gonna do it because they trying to get on and get that money. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
But Monique is her stature. She's like, oh, wait a minute. You know, she gonna give you a little mouth.
Mm-hmm.
But somebody off the YouTube that just getting hired to do, they like, oh, I'm gonna do whatever Tyler say do.
Exactly. I'm gonna do whatever. I'm gonna do whatever he say.
Yeah, because I'm trying to get on.
Exactly. But that is exactly what they was talking about in the Color Purple shit. Same thing, same difference. They said we wouldn't have known to ask for certain stuff because we're new, we're fresh, and a lot of times you don't know. A lot of times they gonna tell you.
Really, you don't care because you trying to get on.
There you go. You want to be seen.
I'm off the block now. I'm on the block.
Facts.
Shit.
You just want to be seen. You want to get your face out there. You want to get that experience.
I'm just looking at it if it's me.
Yeah.
And we doing this joint and Tyler reach out.
Right.
Shit. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We go.
Whatever you say, sir.
Yeah,
what you want me to do? I'm over here with it. You want me to stand like this?
Yeah.
We gonna do it.
That's true.
And our trailer, hey, I'm just lucky to get a trailer.
That's true.
I ain't saying nothing.
Because it's our first, second,
That's
third
right.
time. If, once you get up there, like even getting there, so you just grateful.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Right. But I think after some time
That's right. When you put in some,
then you're like, okay.
I deserve this, A, B, C. I need them grapes. I need my wine. I need everything need to be right. Somebody pick me up from my hotel, please.
Y'all know I need.
I'm not Ubering.
Truffle mac and cheese and lobster. Okay, I need all of that in my trailer. Okay, because you at that point you don't put the work in.
That's right.
Now I understand when you don't put the work in. So I do. That's why I'm not mad at Monique because I feel like Monique has put the work.
She put the work in. She's been around a long time.
You know what I'm saying? She's been around a long time doing stand up comedy. It's not easy as a woman who's her size, stature. She darker skin at that. It ain't like she light or nothing like that. Only
certain roles she can play, like the mean lady.
That's right.
The mama and all that mean mama and stuff like that.
Yeah, right. They doing all the fat jokes on her and all that. But she's always been dope in my eyes. So I'm like, she did deserve. Like, why y'all playing her like that? So when people step up and start speaking for themselves, it's like a boundary thing. Boundaries, and people always tell you, like, people love you when you don't have boundaries. But once you start drawing that line and saying no, or drawing that line and saying, okay, this is what you ain't going to do. Like, I like you and everything, and you cool. But this is what's not going to happen.
Right.
Then this is when they like, they appalled. What? You said no? No? Yeah. No, I mean, people act like they're allergic to that shit or something. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Then after that, they hate all the good things. All the yes. You go yes your fucking life away. And as soon as a no come out your mouth, they can't stand you. They hate you. Oh, they could have get it. That's how it is. Right. And it shouldn't be like that in business. I think business is business and personal is personal. And that blows me when people do that. Now let's throw out here this last joint I want to throw out here is the Kevin Hart situation where she said that Kevin Hart and her when she did a show, he had a podcast. You ever watched this Kevin Hart's podcast?
No, I haven't. I heard. I got XM.
Yeah.
Every once in a while, I listen to this Hart podcast on XM radio.
Okay. Well, maybe I don't know if that's the same one.
Yeah.
But she went on his podcast. He introduced her as, oh, you're like my mother, you're like my sister, auntie, all that. You know what I'm saying? And she basically needed some help because they was doing her in at the time. So he did let her borrow money. Not borrow, he gave her money for her family because
that's what he do. He's a nice guy.
Yeah, but it seems like somebody I feel like somebody may have got in the mix or got in his ear because he was overzealous. He was like telling Monique that, hey, anything you need, I got you. Yep. Like, so I think it was called, what's the thing was called? I was just getting the name. It was some company she was going to work with.
Indigo or something like that?
Yeah, it was called,
Indigo?
In the Club or something. I'm calling it In the Club. It was in the something, y'all. Y'all know what it is. Yeah. And she was supposed to work with them. So she told them, hey, look, my man's Kevin Hart said, reach out to him. So whatever we need, because I think Monique wanted to get her show back.
Yeah, right.
Her and Daddy. So they was going to get their show back, and they was going to go through them, in the media, in the whatever, whoever they was. And Kevin Hart said he was going to handle it. The next thing you know, 2 weeks later, she said she finally get a call back, and they say that Kevin Hart said that he don't want nothing to do with her.
I don't think he would say it like that.
That's what and maybe he didn't say it like that.
Yeah.
But thing is, somebody get in his ear and was like, okay, Kevin, if you work with her, do this for her.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying?
Because he not gonna mess with what he got going on. You know what I mean?
Gotta be.
Yeah,
because
somebody got to him.
Because then she called him and he said, no, that's got to be a mistake. I didn't say that. That's not what I did. But she said she never heard from him again after that. So it's kind of like, that do sound like Josh Shady.
He was suspect on that.
Yeah, that was sus. Like, why would you do that? But I think, you know what? When people got to understand, though, when you rub people the wrong way, and I hate to say this, it don't matter. It's like people will trash your name, and people will stop. As sad as it is, people will stop other people from working with you, helping you, all of that, because you ain't catch their ass or whatever rumor. And that's what it means about being blackballed, y'all. That's what it means. When you're blackballed, they put you on a list. Don't work with that. Don't interview.
You bet not.
Don't do nothing with her.
Oh, my dead body.
You know, luckily Lee Daniel took her back under his wing and he apologized because he knew he did her wrong. But I mean, in reality, she's a strong black woman and she deserves her flowers because she is a great comedian. And I think that she got messed over because guess what? She not skinny. You know what I'm saying? That goes straight into in the industry. As a woman, you cannot be big as a house and respect it. It's like they all have to either lose racks of weight, get surgery done, get their lips done, their nose done, BBLs and all this other stuff. You know what I'm saying? And she an older woman, she shouldn't have to, but guess what? That's just how the game goes. She's not nobody valuable to them. And I'm pretty sure she ain't passing out no coochie cat. I know she ain't passing that out because that's the other way. You got to be sucking and doing what you need to do to get to the top in the industry sometimes too. Yeah. And I'm pretty sure a lot of those, she ain't said it. She ain't said it. So y'all, this is allegedly. Don't put this. Don't say I said it. But I feel, my opinion is that the opportunity came to her, and she, as the woman she is, was like, hell
I don't
no.
Think so. I don't think nobody did that.
You think so?
Because the type of person she is. She's from Baltimore. You dare walk up to her and talk about some. You need to get on your knees. To Monique? Are you crazy?
Get on your knees.
Either she gonna punch you in your face, and she gonna go out there and tell it.
That's true.
She from Baltimore. She ain't having that, so they ain't stupid now.
I don't know.
Trust me, they ain't doing that. Not the Monique. Now somebody else.
Yeah, she ain't say that though. So maybe Jay is correct. Maybe they ain't trying her like that.
They're not trying her. Trust me.
But also, does that make her less valuable? Because mind you, there are a lot of women that they will try. You think they ain't trying little young Halle Bailey?
Yeah, but
little
look
young
at her.
Halle
Bailey, Chloe.
What I said, it's about how you look.
That's right.
And
so that's what I'm saying.
And that's not right. You know what I'm saying? That's why she going through what she going through. Even with Taraji, she going through all that because, yeah, Taraji may be decent. To our standards, she's beautiful. But to certain other standards, they're going to look at her and be like, Well,
Taraji is getting a little older.
That's true, right. She's
so Hollywood is kind of looking for a younger crop now. It's always a new, you know what I mean? It's a new wave.
That's right. It is, yeah, exactly. And guess what? They phase out those, I'm not going to say elders because they ain't elderly, but they're going to phase out the people who they feel are played out. It's just like a new phone. You get a cell phone and that shit get old, then you get another one. And it's new and you love it until that shit old and you throw that shit out and you get another one. So I think that's also how they do with the celebrities. You know what I'm saying? And believe me, they age, they after 35, they kind of done in their prime unless they looking like Halle Berry. You know, they got to keep their youth as much as they can. Because if they don't, they're replaced. Yep. You're not the leading lady no more.
Nope, you the mama.
Yeah,
grandma.
Right. That's the roles you playing. Like Jennifer Lewis, she was Jennifer Lewis play all the aunties and grandmas and all that role. You know what I'm saying? Because she sound like one, all that. Not that she ain't a beautiful woman. But look, y'all, Club Shay Shay was dope. I loved it. Yeah, we had to come and talk about this. We had to discuss it. I think we dropped some gems. So look, y'all, please, if y'all stayed this long, like, comment, and subscribe. We need 500 subs, all right? I'm Meesh. To the left of me is my bro, Jay. Peace.